Hey guys, so today's class is going to be a Yin Yang focusing on unblocking and unlocking the energy in the body. So whether it's in the spine, in the hips, wherever it's at, we're trying to get that started and work on that healing today. So make sure that you have your playlist ready and a block if you have one handy. And yeah, so go ahead and pause this and come back whenever you're ready to begin practice. We'll meet on the mat. All right. So we're in our comfortable seat, we have everything set and ready for a comfortable class, and we're going to close the eyes, reach the heart tall, tuck the chin just slightly, lengthening through the spine and the neck today, and focus on the breath. Easy breathing in, easy breathing out. Let everything else just fade away. Let the body relax a little deeper in the exhales. Feel the shoulders drop. Feel the hips release. Feel where the hips touch the earth. Notice where the heart is aligning over the hips. If you find that it's leaning forward a bit, pull it back. Try to stack it over the hips, not over the legs. Working towards a tall and straight spine. Taking a moment to bring to mind an intention for your practice today, whatever you may need. And then we'll seal this intention with 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Going back to your neutral breath, noticing how you feel. And we'll begin with some gentle neck circles. Take the right ear towards the right shoulder, and then draw those circles all the way around, full range of motion. You can just notice if there's any tense spots, any aches or pains. Moving gently, moving with awareness all the way around. One more circle. And when the left ear comes to the left shoulder, pause for a breath. And drop into circles the opposite direction. For 3, 2, 1, lower the chin to the chest, let the head hang heavy. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky and release the hands. And then tuck the chin to the chest, bring the hands behind the head, and relax the elbows in. Let the spine round. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And on this inhale, lift the chin and spread the elbows wide. Lift through the heart. Exhale, round through the spine, relax the elbows. Chin to chest. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, chin to chest. Relax the shoulders. Continue with your breath each way. One more time each way. And let the chin round to the chest. Let the arms hang heavy. Let the spine round. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, slowly come up. Release the hands and reach them tall. Exhale, reach the hands behind the back. Walk the arms back, round the palms to the earth. Lift the heart. Let the head release backwards. And then walk yourself forward, fold over the legs. I'll show you a quick hack here. So if you're in this position and you want more of a shoulder stretch, you can always bring a block to the earth in front of you and then round the block away. So the closest side of the block on the ground is actually lifting up, and you're lengthening from the shoulders all the way through the hands. Relax the head between the arms. You can nod the head yes or no. And slowly come up. Remove the block off to the side if you had it, and then switch out the legs, different foot in front. All right, getting back to our comfortable seat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to a twist. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind the back. We're not leaning off to the side here. We're keeping the heart stacked over the hips, and we're twisting to the right through the core and the shoulders. Maybe gazing over that right shoulder as much as you can. For 3, 2, 1, come to the other side. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind the back, twisting towards the left. Once again, make sure you're not leaning back or off to the side, keeping the heart over the hips and twisting through those shoulders. For 3, 2, 1, come back to center. Take some shoulder circles. And then go the other way. And relax the shoulders, relax the hands, close the eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, interlace the hands. Pointer finger points up here. The rest of the fingers are interlaced. And we're gonna relax the shoulders a little bit so the elbows are slightly bent. We're not hugging the elbows to the ears, lifting the shoulders. We're relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the elbows just slightly. And we're gonna draw circles with that lower rib cage. So we're moving through that lower rib cage right here, drawing circles around the hips, over the hips. Not so much with the heart, but with the lower rib cage here. So arms are up, pointer fingers are pointing up, fingers are interlaced, shoulders are relaxed, and begin to draw those circles all the way around, full range of motion with that lower rib cage. This can be a bit difficult. It can feel a little funky if you're not used to using and moving this part of the spine. But we're working on unlocking the back here. Getting more control through our core and our back. And we're going to switch out the circles, go the other way. It's okay if it feels funky. For 3, 2, 1, come back to center. Release the hands behind the back, reach the arms back and find your space, lift through the heart. For 3, 2, 1, let the hands come long in front of you, folding over the legs. Once more, you can also use that block and round the block away if that feels good. For 3, 2, 1, slowly come up, remove the block, take the feet to the earth, knees to the sky, drop the knees side to side. All right, we're gonna come a bit more into the core. So we're gonna come onto our backs and lift the legs to the sky. Take the hands behind the head and release the hands behind the head here. And then we're going to lower the left leg to hover and draw the left elbow to the right knee. Switch it out. Left leg comes high, right leg comes low, right elbow, left knee. And switch it out. Moving at your own pace, going side to side. Remember not to hold your breath here. You're always breathing. Moving at your own pace. A few more rounds. Last round. And reach both the legs high, relax the head to the earth. And with both legs together, we're going to lower the legs to hover. And exhale, bring them tall back to stack over the hips. Inhale, lengthen the legs to hover above the earth. Exhale, bring them back tall. We'll do this a few more times. Inhale, lengthen and hover. Exhale, bring them back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring them back. Last time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring them back. Hug the knees to the chest. Take the hands behind the knees. We're going to rock and roll longwise on the spine. And then come up to a seated position. Bringing the legs long in front of us. All right. Remove any extra flesh from under the sit bones. Bounce the knees up and down like you're running in place. And shake the legs out side to side. Bring the big toes together. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, seated forward fold. You can always nod the head yes or no. Relax those shoulders as much as you can. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly come back up tall. I'm going to turn so you can see me a little easier. We're taking our legs wide on the mat, as wide as we're comfortable with, and moving a bit more into that Yin Yang style here. We're going to take the right arm out to the right side of that right leg. Left arm arches up and over. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Flow forward through the legs and around. Bring the left hand to the outside of the left leg. Right arm up and over the right ear. Pull that right shoulder back. And then go back to the other side. Moving at your own pace, we're going to go side to side here. So you're moving with control and awareness, as fast or as slow as you're comfortable. Pulling that top shoulder back. We're unlocking the shoulders and the shoulder blades here. Lengthening through the side bodies. Opening the hips. All right, one more time. And when you come back to that right leg, we're gonna hold here. So reach that left shoulder back, opening through the rib cage. Extend those left fingertips towards the right foot. Easy breathing here. And come to the other side. Reach that right shoulder back. Extend to the right fingertips. Grounding to the hips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come back to center. And then we're going to walk ourselves forward, folding between the legs. You can always use that block, bringing the hands to the block so the earth is closer to you. Or you can come down to the elbows. You can always play out with the height of the block. Or maybe come all the way to the earth. Listening to your body. Finding your depth. Finding your edge. Relax the face and the jaw. And then slowly coming up, remove the block if you had it. And take the hands behind the knees. Bring the feet together in front of you. Soles of the feet together. Knees drop wide. Inhale at the heart. Exhale, round forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly come back up. We're going to come into double pigeon or campfire pose, crossing that right shin on the earth in front of us about a 90-degree angle. And then take that left ankle and cross it over the right knee. So I'll show you a bit more of my arms since my pants are black. It's kind of hard to see, but if this is my right leg, I'm taking my ankle and crossing it over my knee here, which is my right hand. And you can see that there's some space between my left ankle and knee here, and that's okay. Knowing that wherever you're at is enough. They can be flat together. There might be space in between. Mine has space in between. Wherever you're at, wherever your body is at, is enough. So figuring out your placement, we want the knees at 90 degrees. We're not pulling the feet in towards the hips. They're stacking over each other. So if you need to modify, instead of pulling the feet in towards the hips, what we do is we slide that left ankle down that right leg, down that right shin, until you find a place where it does not hurt. Knowing the difference between pain and edge. We're finding space in our edge, we're breathing into our edge, it's not painful. When it's painful, we have to back out of the pose a little bit to find what works for you. So as long as it's not painful, we're finding our stance here. Relax the hands down at the sides. This is not a back bend, we're not leaning back, we're keeping the heart over the hips and breathing gently into this space here. For 3, 2, 1, we're going to switch out the legs. Take the left leg long, take the right leg long. And now we're going to draw that left knee in, form a 90-degree angle. And then cross that right ankle over the left knee over the left ankle. Or once again, remembering that you can slide that right ankle down that left leg until you find your placement. So find your placement there. And then relax into the stretch. Keep that heart lifted tall with the eyes closed. And it is okay if it's different from side to side. That is totally normal in this position. It's very intense on the hips. So figuring out where your body is at here and now. And just breathe into it. For 3, 2, 1. Take both legs long in front of you. Take any movement you may need here. And then just gently fold over the legs. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Gently come up, and we're going to come onto our backs, hugging the knees to the chest, gently rocking side to side. And then take the feet just below the bum. Hands face down on the earth. And we're going to come into bridge pose. So lift the hips nice and gentle. And a reminder here not to look around. The neck is in a very vulnerable state. So if you're not sure what to do here, you can always come out of the pose, watch me, and then rewind and do it yourself. So making sure you're safe and figuring out what's best for you. We're in bridge pose. And then we're slowly going to bring the back down to the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower back down to the ground. The lower back release. Inhale, lift. Last time. This way. And exhale, lower. Alright, this is where it gets a little funkier, so if you need to pause it and then watch, and then go back and do it yourself, you absolutely can. So here we go. We lift the hips, and then I want you to take your hands to your hip bones in the front here. So just gently relax the hands there. Just going to bring a little bit more awareness to our practice. So we're lifting the hips, our hands are relaxed, and we're just going to do gentle hip circles. So we're working on tucking the hips up with control and lowering them with control. So I want you to lift the left hip a little higher, lift the right hip a little higher so they're even again, lower the left hip, lower the right hip. So they're still lifted, but you're just doing little movements. So lift the left hip, lift the right hip, lower the left hip, lower the right hip. All right, moving at your own pace with this, drawing those circles all the way around. Going as fast or as slow as you can, figuring what's best for your practice today. But we're moving with that intention and awareness. One more time. And then coming back to neutral, we're just going to do circles the other way. Lift the right hip, lift the left hip, lower the right hip, lower the left hip. Lift the right, lift the left, lower the right, lower the left. It's okay if one side feels a little funkier. Once again, we're learning to get balance in both sides of the body and just finding out where the body is at right now. So moving at your own pace, drawing these circles. One more circle. And then come back to neutral and lower the back down to the earth. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Alright, take the hands along the sides, lift the hips back to bridge, and then walk the shoulders under the body, under the back, and interlace the hands. Lift the hips as high as you can. Find your depth here. Really push through those feet, push through those shoulders. It's okay to squeeze the glutes. For 3, 2, 1, walk the shoulders back out from under the body and lower back down vertebrae by vertebrae. Feet to the earth, knees to the sky. This pose helps lengthen through the lower back and the spine. And then taking the arms out to a T position. I want you to step that right foot towards center. Cross the left knee over the right. Drop the chin to the left and the knees to the right. Come back to center. Step the left foot to center on the earth, left foot grounds. Now right foot crosses over. Drop the chin to the right and the knees to the left. For 3, 2, 1, come back to center. Step both feet down. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hug the knees to the chest. Take any movement that may feel good here. And we're going to give ourselves a little self-hug, self-love. Draw the forehead towards the knees. Hug the body in. And as you're ready, open to Savasana. Let the legs come long and the palms face up at the sides. Let the body be still. And let the breath maintain your focus. Letting go of any need to fidget. Feel where the body meets the earth. And allow yourself to relax even deeper with each exhale. If your mind ever wanders, just gently and compassionately bring your attention back to each inhale and exhale. Just noticing how it moves through the body. Allowing yourself these moments of stillness to be totally aware and present with yourself. Letting everything else fade away. Just being with your body and your breath. Knowing that at any point you can always come back to this feeling, back to meditation. You can stay here as long as you need. Thank you for joining me in your practice today. It is an honor. Namaste.